Hi everyone, it's Lynn back again with part 2 of my clean up and rearrangement of my shade house. It's 6 p.m. The cat just came over and dragged me in by the scruff of my neck because he was hungry and he wants his dinner. I usually feed him anywhere between 3:30 and 4:30, so he came looking for me. And I wouldn't mind some tea myself. I've been out here since early this morning, no breakfast, no lunch. I think I had a slice of toast when I had one of my cups of tea. And I'm just about to stop for a cup of tea now, so I thought I'd just update you. I've almost got the oncidiums finished, so here they all are hanging up. They all look nice and clean, because with this anti-transparent that I'm putting on, it really brightens the leaves up. It sort of gives them not quite a shine, but it makes them look nice. I found a few more Cycocallis, so I've added to those. And guess what? I found 2 spikes. So let's have a look. This is a little Vandaceous one. I think it's actually a Neostylis, and I'm pretty sure it's loose Neary. So that's one there. Oops, and a spike on an oncidium here, and I haven't broken it. Haha. So 2 more spikes that I haven't broken today. So let's have a look at what this is. Upside down, typical. Heaven's Delight, Sweet, I can't see what that says, Fantasy, is it? I don't know, I haven't got my glasses on. Fanfare, Heaven's Delight, Sweet Fanfare. So, was that it? No, this one, because the one above it's got a picture in it. Now my little plant has come off. Okay, we'll sort that out later. We don't want to use videoing time up. And this morning, when I watched the video that I did after I filmed it, I reckon I was barking mad. I kept saying bark this and bark that when I didn't mean to say bark. So you'll just have to imagine that some of those barking words I was saying didn't apply to what I was saying. And this afternoon, I think I could be forgiven for having olfactory hallucinations, because I've done so many oncidiums up here. Now there's probably 2 kinds mostly, and one would be Space Race, the other would be Coco Caesar. So any of you who have grown those in the last few years would know that they've got like a vanilla smell. So as I've been trimming the leaves, I've been thinking I'm having, like I said, an olfactory hallucination. So when I've been cutting them, it's like I could smell the flowers. And after doing about at least 6 of them, I'm thinking, look, I can't be doing this, having an hallucination every time I do this. So I smelt the leaves, and the leaves I'd cut had just a very, very slight fragrance. So if anyone's actually heard of this before, please let me know. What you're smelling is not the complete fragrance, but part of the fragrance of the flowers actually in the sap. So I don't think I was hallucinating. Anyway, food for thought. So as you can see, the shelving up the end here is about 2/3 done. I've got, what have I got left? I've probably got 3 or 4, maybe not even 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3 left to do of the Oncidianae types. And I'm going to finish that before I go in this evening. I'm going to have my cup of tea, and then I'm just going to get them finished. There's 2 of them there. And what I'm doing, just to reiterate on this anti-transparent that I'm using, I mean, look, you can see how dry and horrid these leaves are. Now, what I'm doing when I spray it, and this is my second bottle that I've I've used today. So I've used almost 2.5 litres on just those 2 racks over there. I'm putting a chucks around the bottom of the plant. Put it in the frame then and they'll be able to see what you're doing. So I'm putting a chucks in at the bottom. So this will cover any roots that might be exposed. And then I'm spraying with the anti-transparent. So I'm trying desperately here not to knock off that new growth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm covering, and then after that I'm spraying. So you can see I've given it like a little bib so that the liquid doesn't get down onto the roots, because I don't want to cover the roots with this anti-transparent because it's a polymer. So it actually causes, when it dries, it causes a film to stay on the leaf, and that's how it stops the orchid from transpiring. 50% worth, not total. So it won't lose. Just say, for example, it's going to lose 40% of its fluid, it would only lose 20%. Yeah, so that's just a little update on what I've done, carrying on from this morning's video. What else did I do? I've repotted a few orchids. I've still got one. Have I? No, I've taken it out. I've still got one more to do. I mean, just look how dry and dehydrated this orchid is. See, I should have done this at the beginning of summer, well, at the end of spring actually, but next year I will do it earlier, and hopefully I won't have such poor orchid leaves and plants to go into the summer with. So that's almost 2 rows done. I found a few more sarks, did I say that? I found another chysis, that's up there, a couple of anders, lots and lots of oncidiums. So all this row, or all this lot, is oncidium. Apart from these 2, there's 2 little epidendrums here, and that side is all monopodial. Yeah, I'll just finish these 3 or 4 or 2 or 3 that I've got left. I've already started putting up some of the dendrobiums, which is going to be this complete wall, and then I'll probably do cattleyas on this empty wall here, and then anything else that I've found that I've missed will probably go on the other side. I've thrown a lot of plants away. Yeah, but I'm getting there, and maybe it won't take me days and days and days and days. Tomorrow, busy day tomorrow. I have to go shopping in the morning, even though it's Sunday, and I should have gone Friday. I'm kicking myself now for not doing so. But I'll go shopping in the morning because we've got an orchid visit in the afternoon where we have to take a plate. So I've got to make a salad and take that with me. I've also got to find an orchid to take because it's swap an orchid. Yeah, and it still looks darn untidy. But there's been some clearing, so I'm happy. So it's 6 o'clock. Time to finish up, go in, have some dinner and have a rest and do my shopping list. So this is 2 videos that I've done today. I won't actually be posting them straight away. I'll be doing it in about a week or so, maybe a bit less, because I've got no downloads left, or I've got no gig left on my phone, so I'm going to have to wait for that to recharge. Okay, so bye for now. I'll be doing some more tomorrow probably, or Monday.